What do you need, Austin? You want to just pull a section out? That's what I'm doing.
Sure. Good morning. At 6:15 a.m. We responded to a report of a structure fire, and firefighters got here quickly to find heavy smoke and fire coming from the front of the structure. They made entry in an aggressive attack, and when they did so, we found 3 individuals who have been burned badly and are at 1144 at this time. All 3 of them have passed away. We're making notifications right now. Currently, the scene's under investigation.
Are there bars on the windows that trap them?
Correct. When crews first arrived at scene, we did find security bars that they had to force through to gain entry into the front door, into the structure, to try to make the rescues. Sure. All 3 individuals were, this was a 1-story, single-family dwelling, and all 3 individuals were in the front of the house.
Well, we understand that the neighbors were woken up by the victims screaming and they tried to get them out but couldn't.
Sure. When we arrived at scene, there were neighbors out front explaining that there was 3 people trapped inside. They were trying to put water on the fire, and crews went inside immediately to make the effective rescues.
And the lone survivor was the family dog?
And we did have 1 dog trapped in that fire. Firefighters were able to recover the dog and place that dog right now with animal control.
Police are calling this a crime scene.
Sure. Anytime that we have a fire fatality, we treat it as a scene where we have our investigators conduct a thorough search, both with the police department and the Metro Arson Strike Team. I don't know exactly. I'll talk to the investigators to see exactly where the fire started, but on the interior of the first floor of the house, we had heavy smoke and fire coming from that area when we arrived. Sure. First, I'd like to remind everybody that smoke detectors do save lives. We just had a time change, and we recommend that anytime the time changes, that we change the batteries of the smoke detectors. I don't know if smoke detectors were going off in the house at the time. Neighbors were explaining that there were 3 people trapped, and we did have heavy fire coming from the front of the house when we arrived. Sure. 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 A lot of the neighborhood has security bars on the windows, which can always impede somebody trying to escape. In this case, that might not be the case, but there are newer bars that they can install that have quick release latches to help people escape from the interior to the exterior. Sure. Fire did threaten another house, but we were able to quickly extinguish it by the quick work of the San Diego Fire Department and our partner, National City Fire Department.
Anything like that, sir?
No, not at this time. Sure. First name is Chris. Last name is Babler, B-A-B-L-E-R, Battalion 6, San Diego Fire Department. Sure. Sure. Right now we're looking at 3 adults that were in the house at the time of the fire. No children and 1 pet, 1 dog. Sure. You know, I can speak over 20 years of doing this. Anytime that we come to a scene like this, our firefighters, there's raw emotions. We have families, and the feeling of us arriving and trying to help somebody and having that much smoke and fire to contend with and then try to rescue them. Our firefighters are taking it really hard today. This was a big loss for the neighborhood and the San Diego Fire Department. So we'll be checking in with our firefighters frequently.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
At this time, they are still awaiting a search warrant to get inside. The warrant has come out of the way so you can see the current situation here on